The great Goblin King never imagined that not only would the twin sisters bear him 2 children, but 2 other women would also give birth. What's more, these newborns were already at the Goblin King level, a rank others could only dream of reaching. But this made Goblima feel deeply downcast. She stood outside, holding a gemstone pendant, lost in her thoughts. Just then, Jack came out and noticed the pendant. He remembered it clearly. It was the token of love he gave her back when they were just low-level goblins. Now, 4 months had passed in the blink of an eye. Goblima missed the old days deeply. What worried her most was that Jack had become the Goblin Emperor, while she remained only a half-vampire. Worst of all, those human women had already given Jack 4 children. She was the same race as Jack, yet she hadn't been able to bear his child. Jack quickly comforted her. Whether you can have children or not, you will always be my first wife. My love for you will never change.
そうじゃないか。
そうだね。
The next day, while traveling, the group reached a city. They decided to rest there for the day. They were already quite close to the royal capital, so Jack had his companions and children stay at the inn. After they settled in, Jack took Goblima to the market. He was surprised to find that even this world had cameras. Without hesitation, Jack bought one. He spent the rest of the day taking photos of the children, knowing that if he didn't capture them now, they'd grow to adult size in just a few days. When night fell, Jack knew they would reach the human capital soon, but he hadn't contacted his other squads in days, having been busy with the newborns. Now with a free moment, he reached Squad 3 first. The 2 magic specialist goblins reported they were already gathering human spells. Then he contacted Squad 5, the female scout Goblima, who was dutifully collecting intelligence from all directions. But there was trouble in Squad 4. This squad was made up of members from other races they had recruited, and they weren't happy being led by Goblin, whom they saw as weaker. Seeing this, Jack directly ordered that Goblin would remain captain. Under the pressure of their leader's authority, they didn't dare disobey. Next, it was time to contact Squad 2's Gobji, but the message that came back shocked Jack. It showed an image of Jack himself being killed. Jack broke out in a cold sweat. How could this be, when he was now the strongest Goblin Emperor in the world? Could Gobji be in mortal danger? The next morning, he told the princess they would take a detour to the labyrinth city where Gobji was stationed. He had to find out what was going on. The princess agreed without hesitation, and the group rushed to the destination. This had to be the entrance to the underground labyrinth Gobji had entered. But just then, a few terrified adventurers stumbled out. They warned that a gigantic minotaur had appeared inside.
こいつは。
Then Gobji himself showed up, and his first words were to mock Jack. Well, haven't grown an inch since I last saw you. Jack could only laugh awkwardly, then asked what had really happened. Why had he seen himself killed in the vision? Gobji explained. When they reached the deepest part of the dungeon, they encountered a monster that preyed on one's hatred. It took the form of the person Gobji most wanted to defeat, which was Jack. Seeing this, Gobji charged without thinking, only to be killed by the illusion with a critical strike. But in that near-death moment, Gobji activated his hidden skill, Plunder. In a twist of fate, he evolved dramatically on the spot. The scene Jack had witnessed was actually Gobji breaking the illusion and defeating the fake Jack. Not only had Gobji evolved into a Minotaur King, his partner Gobjo had become a Terra Ghost. Just as Jack felt happy for them, Gobji suddenly challenged him to a duel.